It says it's excellent. Motherfucker, how do we do all this shit again? It says on. That is muted. Well, when now it's saying we're live. Time to.
There we go. Share it up real quick.
Yeah. Let's see. Turn sound off on phone. Continue as well. Motherfucker. Dude, I hate the stupid. Oh, shit, what's going on? This is the first 5 minutes of our shit. Is us sitting on our phone trying to do this thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got mine shared. Mine shared up. Some quick with it. Can you not find it?
I can find it. It's not the end of the world.
Well, sure.
Right here. Got to get that one. New Year's special. First off, I gotta like it.
Sure. Oh yeah, I feel like it too.
Newsfeed. Okay. As long as it works for you.
We should be good to go. We're live now.
Well, you gotta put it up. Otherwise, you gotta hide that thing from me, I guess. Otherwise,
yeah,
it don't
right
want.
here, it's fine. That's where it was.
As long as we don't do our stupid shit.
Yeah.
We're doing our new and improved, hopeful mic setup. If it echoes, sorry, not sorry.
Should be a little better.
It's a podcast on a budget.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. You have to excuse me. I'm sleepy this time around.
This time around, you're sleepy. You know, every time you yawn, an angel puts its steak in your mouth, right?
I didn't know that.
Or it's a demon. Some form of thing you don't see.
I think I'd prefer a demon dick over an angel dick in my mouth. I feel like a. Oh no, I guess I'd probably prefer an angel dick than a demon dick.
Well, because you got to think about how many people that demon dick down. Angels just put it in their mouth and walk away.
Oh, and if it's a demon dick, I imagine it's gonna be like. Oh, excuse me. Like hot, like a spicy.
I mean, or it could be like really cold. Like, you know how when you
even worse.
Like when you have like ice cream hits that one spot in the tooth, you're like
throat, you get like throat freeze.
Oh fucking what's it called?
See, I don't know why.
Frostbite on your
tonsils. I picture it being like spiky.
I thought that was
like a horn. No pun intended, but like a horny dick, like a spiky.
Well, you would think that was like Satan's pecker right there, was because you got to think. I wonder how many times he's deep dicked Hitler just to prove a point.
I mean,
but that's also going off the thought that Hitler went to hell.
I mean, I don't know though, because I feel like at a certain point you would learn to enjoy it, which I mean that means it wouldn't be hell.
But then they would have to do like a smooth pecker, because you're enjoying the prickles, and now you're like, I have no feeling of this. Or, you know, maybe he has interchangeable peckers, like one's spiked, one's razor blades.
I don't think he's fucking anyone with his pecker. I think he's just making them suck it.
Or like he's using sodomy, like with a broomstick. Different types of dildos.
Maybe. Do you think it's like hell? Like when you think of hell, do you think of it like in the Greek gods, like Hades way, where it's like everyone has their own defined hell, or is it like more of like a generic, like death metal, shit's on fire?
Like everything's on fire around you, and you're just doing hard labor type of shit.
Yeah,
I f-
I guess.
well, see, I like Lucifer. Like you've seen the show on Netflix, right? Lucifer.
I don't think so.
Oh well, in that one, like their hell, like they have their own loop, and it's fed by their own guilt, and that's what their hell is. Is what are they guilty about?
See, yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Where because if you have the opportunity to interact with other people, like it could be a shitty day at work, but you have a good guy with you, it's still a pretty decent day at work.
Right, right.
So I would assume that it was ran by your own misdoings and making you redo it again that you already are guilty about.
That makes sense. That would be a true. That would be hell.
Because like how many times you and your little brother, like he wants to, my older brother and I used to like, oh, I got this, and you want to trade, and they're like, no, I want my card. Like whether it's a football card or a Hot Wheel or anything, I just felt so guilty telling him no.
Sometimes, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
No, I know. I know what you're. I know what
Mm-hmm.
feeling. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that doing that.
Yeah, because I hate, like, I felt so bad every time. Because, like, I don't think he really had like, trying to remember that's kind of hard because it's fucking 20 years ago at this point.
Right. Right.
I mean, 15, whatever the fuck. 15, 20. I mean, for as long as we were chilling with, like, material shit. Because once he got older and, he had his own things, like, he would just go and buy it because he had a job. He didn't fucking care.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think he had, like, a disappointed look on his face, like, dang, that sucked. But also, it was like I felt so bad for like days.
Yeah. I used to feel bad when I was guilty with my little brother. It was definitely a different type of guilt. It wasn't
Because you
over,
were beating him up.
I was gonna say it was like over like me being mean to him or like fucking hitting him or there was one time I hit him upside the head, dude. I fucking like I still feel guilty about it to this day. He was like texting my girlfriend at the time when I was like 13.
So it was like girlfriend.
Yeah, right. It was like in middle school. It was my first serious girlfriend though. We were together for like a year, and he texted her that he was like trying to kill himself or wanted to kill him. Or no. She was thinking about suicide, and he was like texting her to try and like console her and stuff like that. And I just took it the wrong way and like walked into his room and fucking hit him upside the head.
You just gave him a good old wallop.
Like while he was laying there. No, I just like punched him in the side of his head.
So
it was literally just like bam.
dude.
Oh, really bad about it.
So your house on the street that I grew up on,
Yeah.
like they were laid
It was
out.
at that house too.
Yeah, we were laid out. They were laid out pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So we, my brother and I used to roll each other up. That just reminded me of this.
Yeah, Type-C charger.
Not plugged in here. It's behind you, bud.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
But we'd roll each other up in blankets,
Mm-hmm.
throw each other down the stairs all the way down to the basement from the top. That's flight,
Yeah.
then that small flight, and
Yeah.
then down to the basement.
Okay.
Dude, one time, because my brother had a mop, like hair.
For those that don't know, it would go like this, and then it would go like this, and then it would go like that.
Yeah, it is because we had 3 bedrooms up on the top.
Like boom, boom.
So you had your master and then 2 beds and then a full bath.
Yeah.
You went down like 10 stairs.
Yeah.
And then you had your living room, your dining room, and it wrapped around in the kitchen. And then from the kitchen, it was like 5 steps to the family room.
Right.
And then it was another 8 to 10 down into the basement. So we're rolling up. My brother had a fucking mop on his head. Like, this is, skater boy days, right?
Yeah.
And I tossed him down the stairs. We were having fun with it like all fucking day.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
And I went to grab him, but I stepped on his hair after I'd tossed him down from the kitchen.
Oh, shit.
He grabbed me by my shirt, pulled me down, and tried to punch me in the forehead. But he got me plumb in the nose. That's what broke my nose.
Oh.
And I was like, son of a gun. And, like, we used to get bloody noses, like, either from hitting each other with stupid shit or just running into the wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or just, all of a sudden my nose is bleeding.
Yeah.
So we found it funny because, in Jaws or anything, you drop a blood in it. So we'd go and stand over the toilet and let it drip into the toilet. And I'm standing over the toilet. It's like, why the hell did you hit me? Why? And then this is the first time he punched me and I didn't cry.
Mm.
All the way up until that point, I always cry because he hit me hard. He didn't care. Nope. Bah. But he popped me right in the nose. And I was like, that asshole. You stepped on my hair. It's your fault. Your fucking hair fell
Yeah,
out.
that is true.
That's not really what I said. I think I was like, fuck you, asshole. And then we continued with our game after my nose stopped bleeding.
As you should.
Mm-hmm.
As you should.
Well, because the Tyke toy boxes, like it was a plastic toy box, you could take the lid off.
Yeah.
We'd fill it with pillows, go down the fucking stairs.
See, we used to just ride the lid down the stairs. We didn't fill it with pillows or nothing. We just raw dog the lid.
But see, in hindsight, the lid's probably safer because you can bounce off the lid.
Yeah.
We were
But
stuck.
you also didn't have anything to hold on to, really, because if you put your hands on the side of it, it just like.
Just smashing your knuckles.
Yeah, you're just smashing your knuckles the whole time.
Oh man, the shit we did was kids. My mom actually, she came in when we were doing that, and she's like, she wasn't mad. She's impressed that we thought about safety. We lined it with pillows, and she goes, "Show your dad when he gets home." And we thought, I think she thought so too. She thought he would get a kick out of it, but you don't realize that doing that will break the stair.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that can get broken.
And
the stair, the wall.
And
cases.
so we got in pretty good trouble.
Oh yeah. Did you ever do the dog kennel?
No.
Oh dude, me and my buddies, we used to do the dog kennel all the time. Especially those like OG like plastic pet carrier ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like kind of small. We would just stuff pillows in there, and then lock the door, and send it down the stairs. And yeah, it's miraculous we didn't die, but there was always a hole in the wall. It always ended with a hole in the wall. But we would just smack shit. It was pretty fun. It was a good time.
I put my ass through my wall once.
You put your ass through the wall.
So you're upstairs where your room was? It was
Yeah.
different than the way mine was, because it still was go up the stairs, go straight to your room.
Yeah.
But my parents' closet was right there, so you'd go in the room and hang a left, and then you're in the room, kind of. So
Dude,
there's.
That's how my room was up there too. You would go in there and you had to like bang a right.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it was the same.
Yeah.
Because our houses were mirrored.
Yeah, mirrored, yeah.
Okay, so my brother and I were playing around. I was trying to keep him. He was trying to keep me in my room. I was trying to get out, and I slipped off the door handle, backed up, and sat into the wall. Whole ass, that was my whole 7-year-old ass going in the wall, right in between the studs too.
Well, that's why you went in between the wall.
Yeah.
See, our first drywall incident when I was a kid was I got a bow and arrow. I won it in Boy Scouts. It was like a raffle,
Yeah.
And so I won this bow and arrow in Boy Scouts, and I was like fucking with it in my room. And I was like scared to fuck with it. So I'm like, this is a weapon, like I don't want anyone to get hurt, yada yada. My dad comes in my room. He's a little alcoholically motivated. And excuse me. He decides to draw the fucking bow and arrow. And accidentally lets go and just like fucking right through the wall.
Through both seats.
Yeah. It was a really
It was like the practice tip.
Yeah, it was like a practice tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like a special bow and arrow,
It was like one of those recurve,
Yeah, it was just it was pretty cool, but you weren't gonna do much with it.
So my dad had a longbow.
Okay.
And it either had been in our family. I don't even know why he had, but they had it displayed as a deal.
Okay.
And they had what's the thing that all the arrows are in that behind?
Sheath or whatever.
Whatever the fuck.
I want to say it's called a sheath.
No, that's a sword. It's a sheath.
Yeah, arrow sheaths. I think.
No. It'll come to us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look it up.
What's the fucking thing arrows go in?
Yeah. What do you call the bag arrows go in? What the bag arrow?
What is a bag that hold? A quiver.
Oh, quiver.
Okay. Okay, so it was a quiver. Okay. Now, mind you, he had this. It was a decoration piece. We didn't really fuck with it.
Okay.
Like, we looked at it. And we found my dad's, like, real darts, like the ones you throw on a cork dartboard.
Mhm.
We're down in the basement, throwing them in the wall, throwing them in the door. And I was throwing them all around, and I threw it at the window once and broke the blind perfect, okay?
Oh shit.
Perfect to the shape of a fucking practice arrow. Now, my dumbass, along the same timeline of doing that, had decided I wanted to see what Dad's bow looked like with, because he always had it where the string was down.
Yeah.
It wasn't ready to rock. You had to pick the string up and put it ready so you could do that.
Okay.
I'd done that, but I didn't know how to get it back apart, so I just left it there hoping they wouldn't notice. Lo and behold, like this is before my brother had a room in the basement, you know.
Yeah.
I'm down there fucking tossing darts around like, haha, you know, I'm a kid.
Yeah.
And a few days go by, and all of a sudden I'm getting screamed at for using my dad's bow in the house. My parents would not believe, like my fingers lined up because it was dusty, dude. Like
Yeah.
you'd have had to dust it to my fingers lined up on the bow, everything. They thought I was actually using the bow in the house
Oh shit.
because somehow it was at an angle. Okay, and you know why when you do outlets in the kitchen or anything in the kitchen, you want the screws for the plates to go up and down,
Yeah. Keep the dust out.
keep the dust out. Well, this was sitting at an angle. One side collected more dust than the other.
Mm.
So everything was perfect to say I was using this bow in the house.
Yeah.
I 100% was not. And mom and dad, if you do see this, I didn't do that. Okay?
Claims to this day he's holding it.
No, there's plenty of things I didn't do that the stars aligned that made it look like I fucking did it.
I feel you there.
Like,
I feel you there.
so my brother and I used to have those like 12th scale NASCARs, you know, like they're the models are about like that big.
Yeah.
Found out if you was on one person was sitting on the stairs in the kitchen, the other was sitting on the side, and you rolled them at each other, you can make a crash. Well, we were doing that in the fucking kitchen.
Okay.
Threw it a little hard, clipped it just right, launched a car straight into the fucking glass on the oven, shattered it. It's
Ooh.
the safety glass, so it's like in a billion different pieces.
Yeah.
We owned up to that one. Mom and dad always said, if you broke something or something, blah, 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 own up to it. Your punishment's going to be less, if at all.
Yeah.
We did not get in too much trouble. Just stop doing that shit right there.
Yeah.
Deal. Our cats always got up on the fridge. Glass top stove. Something fell or something broke the glass top on the stove. And my dad called it the not me ghost. Who did this? Not me. Everybody said not me. We didn't fucking do that. Don't know how that happened. They still wanted to stick with it. Was one of the two boys or just me?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I didn't do that. Like,
Yeah.
that.
Not me ghost. I like that though.
Yeah, it was a not me ghost. Like, there's. Even better. Most recent. It was about 6 months after I moved to Texas. I was living with my parents still. And I had a friend over at their house. Close the door to the bathroom. Crash. Everything comes crashing down to my dad's office. He has shelves in his office. They fell. My dad is insistent that we were fucking around slamming doors and shit. Promise you. A ghost knocked those motherfuckers over. I'm in the kitchen when I hear this crash. He just went to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, but still.
Not me ghost.
No, well, that wasn't even a not me ghost. It was just a thing I didn't do or we weren't doing, but it's the only way it could have done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? Fair.
Well,
Because
sometimes we do like that.
Because, like, you know just as well as I do. Like, I bought a house, right? So anything that goes wrong in the house pisses you off, and, like, you have to have a reason for why it went wrong. You were in that one place, and you had fucking roommate and shit, and something went missing or something pissed you off. It was your stuff. So after looking at it in a different light, you're like, okay, I understand. I get it a bit. But we had that shelf just fucking plumb fall off the wall.
When did that happen?
You were here. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It Fell off. I got toggle bolts and zapped that sucker back in there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that fucker ain't moving now.
Yeah, no shit.
But that just seconded the old wifey's thing about not putting a TV on the wall.
Fair.
Like, I need to get stuff to brace that shelf right there because if you notice it's leaning.
Oh yeah, it is leaning.
And the headboard to our bed hits the wall that's on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just knock it off one day.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. It was in good faith.
Yeah. But anyway, old boy just got back from his trip.
Yeah, went back to Colorado. Saw the family. Got to fucking got to hang out with all the people. See my cousin's little baby, which is always cool, fun to see. Just fucking smoke way too much weed out there, as you do, as you do. You know?
When it's legal.
Yep. When in Rome, am I right?
I mean, I don't poke smut.
Regularly.
I mean, I do it once a year, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Something to take the nerves off. You know?
It's not even that. It's just, fuck it.
Yeah.
I go, all right. Actually, I've done it twice this year. My birthday and hanging out with you.
Yeah. Yo, let's fucking let's scrap this pod and do another one this week. This is not a good pod. I'm fucking tired as fuck.
You gotta just push through it, homie.
Okay, no, it's not gonna. I'd rather just do another one.
I mean, this is a 20-minute one. What would you rather?
Yeah, I mean, we can make it 30 if you want.
I would rather make it like up to 45. Cause you were fucking fairly chipper when we were at IKEA today.
Yeah, we were at IKEA. That was like 2 hours ago.
Was it 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
Damn. Because I really don't want to have to scrap it.
I mean, you don't have to scrap it. You don't have to like delete it. You can leave it posted, I guess.
But you've been drinking caffeine.
That do shit for me.
All I hear.
I'm tired.
Tired of your wussing.
I get it.
Tell me about the adults on the airplane treating you like kids. Maybe that topic will bring you back to life.
So I gotta tell it when I'm like, I got the energy to tell it, you know?
Well, if you wouldn't smoke so much of that damn vapey thingy.
It's not even that.
It's probably a fucking indica that you're on.
Oh, just sleepy.
For a motherfucker that woke up 7 hours ago?
Yeah. Still catching up. Still getting my sleep schedule right.
More yet.
Still getting it figured out. Huh?
You knew we were doing a podcast today.
Yeah, I know, but I'm fucking...
Don't, dude. It doesn't happen. You let it happen.
I just got tired.
Because you do know.
I'm sleepy.
No. I think you're just not wanting to put forth the effort.
No, I'm just kind of tired. Honestly. It's like I'm trying to put forth the effort.
Well, because you know I'm leaving Thursday. And I got
going out of town on Thursday.
Yeah, and then I got other shit going on leading up to going out of town, so this is kind of...
I see. This is it, huh?
Pretty much, because tomorrow's Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then I'm out. Dude, you just need to snort a little bit of cocaine.
Where's the cocaine? I don't see any cocaine.
That's a fair point.
That's the problem.
Bro, idea time. You or me goes to the ye old one-shotter, Coop of Koofy, comes back. While it's brewing, go back there about 15 minutes later. And then come back here and enjoy that Koofy, unless your fucking headset's dying, and then that is a reason.
Yeah, I did just turned off. So, like that?
That is definitely shitty. I could put that mic on, but we could just scrap it at this point.
Just scrap microphone would sound would work before dinner.
So, due to technical difficulties, because you knew you wanted to use that thing and you didn't charge it.
I thought it was charged because I haven't been using it.
Oh, come on.
I really did.
You haven't used it for a week.
I haven't used it for fucking basically since I moved out here.
Or the more reason to charge it.
Yeah, I thought it was charged.
Yeah. We can go scrappy dappy, I guess.
It was a good test run to make sure the microphones worked.
That's what we're going to use it as, because I'll just fucking turn it up on the thing. All right. Well, technical difficulties, because this guy can't figure